Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's address a question that's been popping up a lot lately, especially with all the noise in the crypto space. Is XRP still worth holding? Over the past few weeks, XRP has once again become the target of some sharp criticisms from rival communities, particularly from Chainlink and Litecoin proponents. They've been questioning whether XRP still has a relevant place in the future of digital assets. But behind all the chatter, how is XRP actually performing? And what does its community have to say in response? Let's break it down. Much of the recent criticism stems from Chainlink's growing institutional presence. It's true that Chainlink has been securing some impressive partnerships with major names like Swift, MasterCard, and others. This has built its reputation as a leading provider of Oracle services for decentralized finance and tokenized markets. As a result, some figures within the Chainlink community have started claiming that these moves put Link ahead of XRP as the so-called banking coin for major institutions. The criticism intensified when Chainlink announced a new deal with the U.S. Department of Commerce. This partnership aims to bring major economic data to various blockchains, but notably, the XRP ledger, XRPL, was not included in this initial rollout. This led some critics to suggest that the government had snubbed XRPL due to a lack of trust or credibility. However, XRP proponents were quick to push back with logical explanations. For instance, a DUNL validator on the XRP ledger known as VET explained that the issue wasn't about bias or trust. According to VET, the government leveraged Chainlink and PYKH for this project, and since neither of these Oracle providers currently supports the XRP ledger, the network simply wasn't part of the initial rollout. He argued that it was an infrastructure decision, not a political one. In another commentary, some Chainlink advocates claimed that these developments had enlightened investors, leading to a rotation of capital from XRP to Link. This was firmly dismissed by attorney Bill Morgan, who pointed to actual trading data showing that XRP has been holding its ground against Link. He also reminded critics that XRP has delivered stronger gains this year. Adding to this, former Ripple developer Matt Hamilton stressed that both communities should recognize that XRP and Link serve very different purposes. Specifically, XRP drives payments and settlement, while Link primarily powers oracles. These are complementary roles, not competing ones. The criticism didn't stop with Chainlink. Litecoin also joined the campaign when its official X account mocked XRP's adoption story, comparing it to the foul smell of a comet, a strange but pointed analogy. This post led to significant backlash from the XRP community. In his response, attorney Bill Morgan compared XRP's current market ranking and rising market cap with Litecoin's steady decline. He also noted that XRP is being discussed in major policy conversations, including at a White House crypto roundtable, while Litecoin has largely faded from relevance in those high-level discussions. Other community voices, like Digital Asset Investor, brushed off the claims that XRP holders were leaving for Chainlink, calling the idea nothing more than a fear campaign designed to create doubt. Even outside of these community skirmishes, XRP faced a subtle jab from a traditional finance leader. Swift's chief innovation officer, Tom Schock, recently argued that surviving lawsuits does not prove resilience. He said real adoption depends on trust and shared governance, not legal battles. In response, Osama E., Agile lead at Sharkforce Consulting, argued that XRP's years of legal scrutiny have actually strengthened its position. He stated that the network has proven itself more than most other blockchains and now stands out as one of the most battle-tested systems in the industry. So after all this drama, what's the bottom line? Despite the criticisms, XRP has kept its momentum. It stands out as one of the biggest gainers in the past year, up 403% within this period despite the recent drop to $2.82. This significantly outpaces the growth from Link, which is up 111%, and LTC, which is up 71% over the same time frame. The fundamental case for XRP remains focused on payments and settlement, a use case that is distinct from Oracle services like Chainlink. The recent attacks seem to be more about tribal rivalry than substantive criticism. While no investment is without risk, the data shows that XRP continues to perform well and maintain a strong, dedicated community. As always, it's important to focus on the technology, the use case, and the long-term vision rather than getting caught up in short-term social media battles. What do you think? Has the recent criticism made you doubt XRP? Or do you see it as just noise? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this balanced discussion, please give the video a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.